Red beans and rice. I love them, but they sometimes take a long time to make, especially if you're making them from scratch. You could use some box mix. Zatarain's makes a pretty good red beans and rice, and I've had this quite a few times in my life. But what's the fun of that if you have a YouTube channel that somewhat specializes in cooking stuff? I've actually seen people make brownies from a box on a YouTube cooking channel. Things that make you go, Today on Throw It On Thursday, I am going to tackle red beans and rice from scratch. But I'm going to be using my Instant Pot again, and we're going to speed this process up a little bit. It's getting close to Mardi Gras season, so red beans and rice seems kind of appropriate this time of year. And if you happen to be watching this video when it's not Mardi Gras, red beans and rice, great comfort food. Red beans and rice requires beans. Here I have some small red beans. These are dried. We're going to have to soften these up a bit. And here I have light red kidney beans. These are also dried. I've seen people make them with either type of bean, but from all of my experience, I find that the red beans, not the kidney beans, give it the best texture. So today, we're going to be using these small red beans. And these are the rest of the ingredients we're going to need. I have some smoked sausage here. This is homemade. I made this a couple months ago. This is Andouille sausage. If you want, you could use smoked kielbasa or any other type of hard smoked sausage. Every good Cajun dish also has the Holy Trinity: onion, celery, and green pepper chopped up. It's sort of a must. I'm adding some garlic also. These red beans are going to cook in a chicken stock, and it's going to be seasoned up a little bit with a few different seasonings here. Of course, my recipe will be in the description. Let's start by getting these small red beans cleaned up and check for any stones. Start by chopping up the onion. We're going to keep things chopped pretty finely. We want the vegetables to act as a flavoring, not as a main component. So we're going to chop these up pretty small. There we go, the Holy Trinity: onion, celery, and green pepper. For the sausage, I'm going to keep the pieces pretty much on the big size. It's called red beans and rice, but I think everybody puts some sort of smoked sausage in their red beans and rice. And there we go, all cut up. I'm starting by getting my Instant Pot into saute mode. We're going to get some flavor going by searing that sausage and then sauteing our onions, celery, and green pepper. The Instant Pot is up to temperature, so let's throw some oil in there. And now our sausage. We're going to sear this for a few minutes. That'll help enhance the flavor quite a bit. Searing the sausage also helps bring out some of the fat in there. So when we saute our vegetables, they'll get a little extra boost of flavor. Okay, that's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to remove the sausage from the pot now. We'll put these back in later. Now let's get the Holy Trinity in there. Somebody tell me why it's called the Holy Trinity. I don't really know. Okay, we'll let this go a few more minutes, then we'll add our garlic. Time for our garlic. When the house starts smelling like garlic, you know it's ready. Yeah, that's smelling good. A little hard to tell with all the steam, but there's a little bit of fond getting built up on the bottom. We're going to deglaze that with a little bit of chicken stock. Time to add our beans. And let's season it up. Salt. That's not a lot of salt for all these beans. When this is done, we're going to taste it to see if we need to add any more. Pepper. Smoked paprika. Cayenne pepper. We'll also adjust that a little bit at the end too. If that was too much, too late. Some dried thyme. And a couple of bay leaves. What the heck, I can't resist. I'm going to throw a little bit of Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning in there. I love that stuff. Time to add our chicken stock. And we put our sausage back. Give that all a good mix. Put the cover on. Okay, let's set our pressure cooker to high for 50 minutes. Okay, this is going to get up to temperature and then up to pressure. Then it's going to cook for 50 minutes. After the 50 minutes, we're going to let it sit there and do a natural pressure release. We want those beans to get as nice and tender as possible. I'll see you when we're ready to take that cover off. See what we have here. It's a bit on the soupy side. I am going to have to mash some of these beans. What I'm going to do is strain out a bunch of this. I'm going to separate the sausage from there, and I'm going to mash up the beans. I have a potato masher, and I'm just going to mash up these a little bit. Then I'm going to return this back to the Instant Pot, put it on saute, and let it simmer for a bit. Okay, we're going to put this back onto saute mode and thicken this up. Okay. A little over a half hour later, this has thickened up nicely. It's time to give it a try. A little bit of rice and some nice rich dark red beans. Well, here we go. Red beans and rice made in the Instant Pot. Only thing that's left is to give it a try. A little bit of rice, some red beans, and a little piece of meat too. A little piece of that smoked andouille. This is a big bite. Got to go in for some more beans. It's good. I would say it's not the best red beans and rice I've ever made, and I know why that is. I'll tell you in 1 second. Turns out the red beans I used for this have been sitting in my cabinet for maybe a little bit too long. They're not quite as tender as I usually like having my beans. But the flavor of this is amazing. And it's got a bit of kick to it with that little bit of cayenne I put in there. I just wish the beans were just a bit creamier. As we get closer to Mardi Gras, red beans and rice should be on your menu. It's pretty easy to make, especially if you use a box like the Sautéing's. This is pretty good stuff, and it is so easy. In a half hour, you got some pretty good red beans and rice. Just add your own smoked sausage and you're okay. If you want to spend a couple hours like I did and you have an Instant Pot, you can make some pretty darn good beans. Just make sure you have fresher dried red beans. Well, as always, I'm having another good day. Hope whatever you guys are doing, you're also having a good day. See you next time.